When we talk about brainless action cinema, the Expendables franchise will surely be one of the first to pop in our minds, and one that has carved a unique niche for itself. These testosterone-fueled, explosion-laden spectacles have never been about thought-provoking narratives or deep character development. Their appeal lies in their unabashed embrace of action cliches and their ability to deliver a barrage of over-the-top sequences that leave audiences grinning ear to ear. The first Expendables, released in 2010, was the epitome of this formula. It introduced us to a grizzled band of mercenaries, led by the iconic Sylvester Stallone, who took on impossible missions and dispensed justice with their fists, guns, and a whole lot of explosives. The film was a critical and commercial success, spawning 2 sequels that further cemented the franchise's reputation for mindless but entertaining action. However, even the most ardent fans couldn't deny that the Expendables series was starting to show its age. The third installment, released in 2014, felt tired and uninspired, relying on the same old tropes and delivering action sequences that lacked the inventiveness of its predecessors. But the biggest fault with it was that it was made PG-13. With the Expend4bles, however, despite the promise of its action-packed ensemble cast, this movie falls tragically short of expectations. This is where the franchise reached a new low, sinking into a quagmire of lazy writing, sloppy acting, cringe-worthy jokes, and truly abysmal CGI. It's a film that feels like it was made with the bare minimum of effort, a cynical cash grab that insults the intelligence of even the most die-hard action fans. The film's biggest sin is its blatant disregard for the franchise's core appeal. The Expendables movies have always been about the larger-than-life characters, the adrenaline-pumping action, and the tongue-in-cheek humor.
I'm almost out. I'll be back. You've been back enough. I'll be back.
Yippee-ki-yay.
But the Expend4bles throws all of that out the window, replacing it with a lifeless, joyless experience. The film fails hugely to capitalize on the star power it boasts. Most actors are shamefully underutilized, appearing disinterested and lethargic throughout the duration of the movie. Their lackluster performances leave viewers questioning why they even signed on to the project. Sylvester Stallone, the franchise's heart and soul, is relegated to a supporting role, leaving Megan Fox to take the reins as the new leader of the Expendables. While Fox is not a bad actress, she's simply not a convincing action hero, and her character lacks the charisma and gravitas of Stallone's Barney Ross. Her inclusion, which was primarily for a sexualized fight scene, felt gratuitous and out of place. Instead of adding substance to the film, her presence in that way served to only further cheapen an already lackluster production. The addition of 50 Cent, as well as Andy Garcia, was, much like the film itself, a missed opportunity, and did little to elevate the film. While 50 Cent's presence undoubtedly brought a certain level of star power, his character as a stereotypical tough guy added nothing to the story. While Andy Garcia, on the other hand, as powerful of an actor as he has always been, was also wasted in this forgettable role. The action sequences were equally underwhelming. There were no moments of genuine excitement or thrill, just a series of forgettable shootouts and explosions, all because of the film's reliance on shaky cam and CGI, which makes it difficult to even tell what's happening on screen. And speaking of which, another egregious offense of the film is its horrendous CGI, with subpar visual effects on full display. The lack of practical effects is glaringly evident, which kept me wondering where the film's budget went, as the shoddy CGI detracts from any potential excitement the action sequences might have offered. The humor, which was once a hallmark of the franchise, falls flat on its face. The jokes are lame and predictable, and the attempts at self-parody come across as forced and unfunny. The film's tone is all over the place, veering from gritty action to juvenile humor, without any sense of consistency. And to add insult to injury, the film's villain, played by Iko Uwais, is a massive wasted opportunity. Uwais is a formidable action artist and actor, and he's well known for his electrifying martial arts skills in films like The Raid 1 and 2 and Headshot. And if you haven't seen these movies, you haven't seen gruesome action yet. But in this movie, he's very much wasted as the villain, even though his casting as the antagonist had the potential to elevate the film's action sequences. His character is poorly developed and lacked any real motivation, as he was reduced to a one-dimensional and a cliched evil antagonist, with no real depth or complexity. And his fight scenes with Jason Statham was also underwhelming, and failed to showcase Uwais' impressive fighting abilities. And to top all that off, the final twist of the real mastermind was very predictable. You could smell it from the moment Andy Garcia shows his face. In conclusion, The Expend4bles is a cinematic catastrophe, a film that fails to deliver on most levels. It's a lazy, uninspired, and forgettable entry in a franchise that was once known for its over-the-top action and tongue-in-cheek humor. And that's why for my final score, I am giving it 3 out of 10. In the end, let me know, what did you all think about this one, and what rating would you give it for yourself? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and I would very much like to read what you have to say about it. And until I see you all in the next video, thank you very much for watching, have a splendid day, and peace out.